Hello and welcome to the third episode of our Fresh Start and Personal Goals series. Here we explore life's most challenging questions with curiosity, insight, and a dash of wisdom. I am Priscilla, the voice of self-discovery, and today we are diving into a topic that resonates with so many of us. How do I balance ambition with content? Whether you are striving for career success, personal growth, or just trying to enjoy life without burning out, this episode is for you. And we are answering the question, how do I balance ambition with content? Over the next 25 minutes, we'll explore powerful insights drawn from some of today's most thought-provoking books, including Essentialism, The Power of Now, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, Man's Search for Meaning, Mindset, and Flow. So sit back, relax, and let's journey together towards a more balanced life. Now, let's look at the duality of ambition and contentment. Let's start by unpacking the very essence of our question. How do I balance ambition with content? Ambition is the driving force behind innovation, growth, and achievement, as we know. It pushes us to dream big, set goals, and to overcome challenges. On the flip side, contentment is about embracing the present moment, finding peace in what we have, and savoring life as it is right now. At first glance, these might seem like opposing forces. How can you be content with the present while relentlessly pursuing future goals? Let's draw some inspiration from Essentialism by Greg McKeown. In his book, we learn that the key is not to reject ambition, but to refine it. Ambition, when aligned with our core values and priority, can become a focused pursuit rather than an overwhelming quest. Greg McKeown in his book again urges us to strip away the non-essential, i.e. those distractions that dilute our energy, so that our ambition is not about doing more, but about doing what truly matters. And I find that Eckhart Tolle, if I mention his name correctly, in The Power of Now, also challenges us to appreciate the present, reminding us that life is happening in the here and now. So when we are too fixated on future achievements, we miss the beauty of the present moment. So the first insight is this: ambition without mindfulness can lead to burnout, and contentment without goals can lead to stagnation. Which is why the question we are exploring today is very critical. The art then lies in harmonizing the two. Imagine your life as a finely tuned instrument. Ambition is the melody that drives you forward, while contentment provides the harmonious backdrop that gives your life depth and meaning. In the next segment, we'll dive deeper into how we can achieve this balance in our everyday lives. So I want us to zoom in on one of the most potential tools for balancing ambition with contentment, which Greg McKeown talks about: essentialism. In essentialism, we learn to distinguish the vital few from the trivial many. It's about prioritizing what truly matters. And when you apply this concept to your ambitions, you're not just chasing every opportunity or goal that comes your way. Instead, you find yourself curating your aspirations to align with your most important values. Now let's take a story break. Imagine you are standing in a bustling market. Wherever you look, vendors are shouting, "Buy this, try that, buy this, try that." It's overwhelming, isn't it? Now, picture yourself in the same market, but this time you have a clear shopping list. You know exactly what you need. That's the essence of essentialism. Eliminating the noise to focus on what truly matters. So when we talk about ambition, many of us tend to think that more is better. However, by setting clear, focused goals, we channel our energy more effectively. And you will find that this refined focus means you're less likely to spread yourself too thin, which in turn nurtures contentment. I find this a powerful reminder that striving for greatness isn't about filling every minute with tasks. It's about making every minute count with what we truly value. Now let's take a moment to reflect. What are the few things that truly matter? Think about it. What dreams or goals align with your core values? Jot them down. And if you've listened to the first 2 episodes, you have by now jotted down some goals. So now this reflection point is for you to go through those goals and identify the ones that truly matter to you and the ones that align with your core values. Even if you're just doing this in your mind, this small exercise can be the first step towards a more intentional and fulfilling journey. Next, let's discuss the counterintuitive but incredibly liberating concept introduced by Mark Mason in The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck book. At first glance, this title and the idea of not caring might seem antithetical to ambition. How can you be driven and determined if you don't care about something? In his book, he doesn't necessarily advocate for apathy. Instead, he suggests that we should focus our cares wisely, which means we let go of the trivial, those societal pressures, those unrealistic standards, and the unnecessary stresses that weigh us down. And when you feel yourself caring about the trivial, this is a reminder to let it go. And once you free yourself from caring about every little thing, you create space for what truly matters. And this is where ambition and contentment meet. Focusing your energy on what aligns with your deepest values. And then you realize you're not only pursuing meaningful goals, but also cultivating a sense of inner peace. And according to him, once we start operating and, should I say, doing life from this perspective, then we are able to balance ambition with contentment and not worry about every single thing. Let's take an example. I want you to think about it this way. If you are constantly chasing external validation or trying to meet everyone's expectations, your ambition might feel like a never-ending treadmill. But if you learn to say no to what doesn't resonate with you, you can then channel your ambition towards goals that enrich your life, and in turn, you boost your contentment. Here's where I invite you to consider: what are you currently giving too many facts about? What are the things in your life that you are currently giving too many facts about? What could you let go of in order to invest more energy in what truly matters? I want you to really think about this. And sometimes the freedom to not care about the unimportant is the greatest gift you can give yourself, to live a contented life while still working towards your goals and ambitions. Now let's turn to the wisdom of Eckhart Tolle in the book The Power of Now. He emphasizes that our true life unfolds in the present moment, and we know ambition often resides in the future, which is where we direct a lot of our effort. But what happens when the future becomes so alluring that we neglect the beauty of the present? This is what happens. We risk missing out on the simple joys that make life worthwhile. Let's try this brief mindfulness exercise together based on Eckhart Tolle's insight. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath, hold it gently, and then exhale slowly. As you breathe, I want you to allow your attention to settle on this very moment, the sounds around you, the sensations in your body, the rhythm of your own breathing. I want you to notice the calm that arises from simply being present with your thought, with yourself, your breath. I've been doing this for some time, and I can tell you it's so relaxing. And when you cultivate this practice regularly, you build a foundation of contentment that supports your ambitions. To be in the present takes effort, and you have to be intentional about it. And I find this particular breathing exercise really helpful in situating us back into the present moment and enjoying the present moment and the beauty of the present without fussing too much about what's next. And when you build this habit, you build a foundation of contentment, like I said, that supports your ambition. You become aware that while goals and dreams are propelling you forward, the journey itself is filled with small moments of beauty and fulfillment. And this is the essence of balancing ambition with contentment. It's about enjoying the ride as much as reaching the destination. Enjoying the ride as much as, just consider how integrating mindfulness into your daily daily routine might alter your perspective. So instead of feeling like you're constantly chasing the next big thing, you might begin to appreciate the incremental progress and everyday successes that are often overlooked. And it is this critical balance that ensures that your ambition is not a source of perpetual anxiety, but a guiding light that coexists with genuine satisfaction. So as we near the end of our exploration for today, I want us to touch on two powerful insights about meaning and growth. So in his book, Viktor Frankl, In Man's Search for Meaning, reminds us that even in the harshest circumstances, finding a purpose can transform suffering in strength. His perspective is, for me, a testament to the resilience of our human spirit. When your ambitions are grounded in a deeper meaning, you are not just about external success. They rather become a path towards inner fulfillment. And Carol Dweck also introduces the same or a similar concept in his book Mindset, where she introduces us to the idea that embracing challenges, learning from failures, and persisting in the face of setbacks are all part of the journey. However, when we are so much fixated on outcomes, we do not appreciate these little elements of the journey that is supposed to add meaning and depth to the outcome that we see. And this is where a growth mindset is essential. A growth mindset doesn't just fuel ambition, it also fosters a sense of contentment, because every experience, whether success or failure, is seen as an opportunity to learn and evolve. So now, let's combine these perspectives. When your ambition is fueled by a sense of purpose and a willingness to grow, you then become less likely devastated by setbacks. Instead, you celebrate the progress and lessons along the way. And this shift in mindset allows you to enjoy the process of reaching your goal and not merely the outcomes. I find that it is in doing so that we strike a harmonious balance between ambition and contentment, where ambition and contentment are mutually reinforcing each other. Now again, I invite you to ask yourself, what is the deeper meaning behind your ambitions? How does your pursuit of success contribute to your overall growth and well-being? Answering these questions can illuminate a path that is both purposeful and fulfilling. So as we wrap up today's episode, I want us to recap the key insights we've uncovered on balancing ambition and ambition with contentment. And the first is for us to prioritize and simplify. This is where we embrace essentialism by focusing on what truly matters, eliminating the clutter that distracts us from our core value. The second is to choose our cares, choose the things we give a fuck about. So here, we are invited to let go of the trivial and invest our energy into what resonates deeply with us. Third is to live in the moment. And here is where I find cultivating mindfulness to fully experience the present really essential. And lastly, it's important to seek meaning. Ground your ambitions in purpose, then adopt a growth mindset. And once we do this, we'll be able to transform every challenge into an opportunity for personal evolution, rather than seeing challenges as a roadblock towards our ambition. So that's it for today on how to balance ambition with content. I want to end by saying that balancing ambition with content isn't about sacrificing one for the other. It's about creating a dynamic interplay where each supports and enriches the other. By being intentional with your goals and savoring the present moment, so you can lead a life that is both driven and deeply fulfilling. Thank you for joining me today. I hope today's exploration sparks new insights and inspires you to find your unique balance between your ambitions and contentment. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider subscribing to my channel. It means a lot to me. You can leave a comment, like, and share it with someone about who might benefit from sites as well. So until next time, stay curious, stay balanced, and remember, every moment is an opportunity to shape the life you truly desire. So let's keep learning, loving, and living the highest, most truthful versions of ourselves, one day at a time.